Baby.
Enjoy this great game.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Hum Baby Baseball channel. And we definitely got to talk a little Los Angeles Dodgers. What are they up to this offseason? So far, they're doing okay. They've signed a couple of pitchers. They signed Andrew Heaney, but they've lost some big names. Max Scherzer has signed elsewhere. Corey Seager has signed elsewhere. Knebel has signed elsewhere. So the Dodgers really needed to lock one of their free agents up and not lose anyone else if they could help it. And they have started that by re-signing Chris Taylor to a multi-year deal per reports. He did not accept the qualifying offer, so you know he's going to get paid some good bank right here. I'm not sure the details as far as the money goes, but certainly the Dodgers can afford it. And this is a dude who can play multiple positions. He should be in that lineup almost every day, but he can play a little outfield, shortstop, second, third, move around, and he's going to provide some good pop at the plate. He hit some big home runs last year, including that game-winning shot in the wild card game. Several big home runs against the Giants. I know that as a Giants fan, and he was just awesome throughout most of the playoffs. Although he did go into a little bit of a slump late in the season, if I remember right. But overall, Chris Taylor, this is huge, absolutely massive for the Dodgers. After losing, some big free agents, they needed to lock him up. So Chris Taylor, the dependable, multifaceted rock, whose versatility was key to the Dodgers' success the last 5 seasons, is back for more. Hard to imagine him in a different uniform. We're not going to have to imagine it anytime soon, as he will be back on a multi-year deal per reports. Ken Rosenthal of The Athletic was the first to report the agreement between Taylor and the Dodgers, and Jorge Castillo of the Los Angeles Times also reported an agreement was reached. Terms of contract not yet known. The only thing I'm worried about is the amount of years. I think the money, of course, Dodgers can afford it. It's not going to be a big deal. Is it going to be 3, 4, 5? I'm not even sure yet, but was kind of waiting a little while to see if that would be reported, but it still has not been reported as of now. So, oh well, we'll just go ahead and talk about that later, but it looks like he is going to be back. So we'll take a look at what the Dodgers have been doing this offseason, who they've lost, who they've added, potential lineup, potential rotation. As of now, things are about to get frozen tonight, okay? We're about to start the lockout, and we're going to, there'll be nothing else to talk about. So let's jump into the Dodgers, because this is certainly the team that poses the biggest threat to winning the West. The Giants obviously won it this year, and it was extremely difficult, to say the least. Had to win 107 games to win the West, and by 1 game. That's how good the Dodgers are, that the Giants had to have a historical season to win the West. And so next year, whoever wants to win that West, you're going to have to bring it. And the Dodgers certainly are a team that always has that insane roster. But so far, Corey Seager, he's heading to Texas. Okay, he's heading to the Lone Star State, okay, to play for the Rangers. Max Scherzer heading to the Big Apple to play for the Mets. He's gone. Corey Knebel, very, very solid relief pitcher, heading to Philadelphia. 1 year, $10 million. The Dodgers did add Andrew Heaney, who is, a good left-handed pitcher. For 1 year, $8,500,000. Daniel Hudson as well. Obviously, Hudson known for his time with the Washington Nationals, but he's a pretty good relief pitcher, obviously. 34.7 years old, so almost going to be 35 years old. 1 year, $7 million. So I wouldn't say not bad signings here, but nothing, absolutely, insane. I think that their strongest signing so far is this one, bringing back Chris Taylor. Obviously, it's not official, still waiting for the physical and whatnot. So as of now, he's still listed here as a free agent out there. Market value, $11 million. So we'll see what happens there. But there's still other guys out there. Clayton Kershaw, Kenley Jansen. 2 of the big names right here are going to be out there. Obviously, both, a little bit older. Well, not too old. It's not like they're in, wheelchairs yet. Clayton Kershaw, 33. Kenley Jansen, 34. They will definitely find contracts somewhere. I had Kershaw going to the Texas Rangers, which I'm even more confident in that now that they are signing everyone, that the Rangers have shown they're ready to spend, and they will spend. And Clayton Kershaw being from Dallas, who knows? It's possible. I'm sure the Dodgers are trying to lock him up. They would love him to come back, maybe retire a Dodger. I'm sure he's going to go into the Hall of Fame with a Dodgers cap, assuming he gets voted in. I think that likely he will. Kenley Jansen, who, as a Giants fan, looked like he was horrible this year because against the Giants, he just stinks. But to be honest, he's still very solid. So he should find employment for sure. And market value of $10 million, we'll see. And then, of course, Danny Duffy, Joe Kelly, and some other names here. Obviously, Albert Pujols is going to be intriguing to see where he goes. But for the most part, most of these guys, to be honest, are kind of take them or leave them types. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. All due respect to these guys. I don't know. Who knows where Cole Hamels may land somewhere, may retire. And, a bunch of other names here, just kind of role players, AAA guys. But we'll have to wait and see. I mean, all in all, so far, I think that Dodgers fans are disappointed, but this certainly is a good sign going into the lockout to re-sign Chris Taylor. And that's certainly going to be good for the Dodgers. And you can just see him getting plugged into this lineup pretty much anywhere. The infield is still very strong. You got Justin Turner. You got Trey Turner, let's not forget. Gavin Lux, a very good young player. And, of course, Max Muncy at first. So, you plug him in anywhere. If Gavin Lux should struggle, then Gavin Lux could be more of a role player coming off the bench. Who knows? But the outfield, remember, he can play outfield as well. Cody Bellinger, I don't know what we're going to get from Cody Bellinger. He started to get hot there at the end and started to see some glimpses of the Cody Bellinger that everyone's used to, but overall, it was just a very poor season for Bellinger. Then you got A.J. Pollock and, of course, Mookie Betts, a superstar. But this team is still stacked here, lineup-wise. Let's not forget that. And, the Dodgers are, they ain't going nowhere. They're going to continue to compete to win the West and possibly just take over the West like they usually do. But they're coming off of a year, obviously, where the Giants... And look, I'm not guaranteeing the Giants can do anything like that again next year, but that's certainly the goal. The Giants are not planning to go anywhere. So it's going to be a really fun next year to see. But right now, rotation, Buehler, Urias, Gonsolin, Heaney, and Price certainly doesn't look anywhere as scary as last year's rotation. Obviously, Trevor Bauer, I don't know what's going on there. Dustin May is another name. They still got, it's going to be a strong rotation. And that's at worst. It'll be a strong rotation. At best, it's going to be an unhittable rotation. So we'll see what else the Dodgers have in store for this rotation. But congratulations to the Dodgers for locking up your man Chris Taylor. I think it's definitely a very good signing for y'all. And we'll have to wait and see. I can't wait for next year. Projected standings right now shows the Giants in 4th place. I don't know what the hell this is, but that's just kind of laughable, but that's the projected standings as of now, probably because the Giants have so much work to do in their rotation, but hey, that's fine. That's just, that's fine. Got the Diamondbacks with more wins than the Giants. Well, hey, we'll see. You guys have a great day. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'm going to make a couple more videos, and I'll try to go live tonight so we can cover the lockout as it gets closer, but there are some more free agent signings I want to talk about, so hope you guys have a good one. We'll see you next time. Peace.
When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, it's bye-bye, baby. History's in the making at Oracle Park.